everyone! This is a great oral story that we learned at our Parent Mother Goose training program that we're going to share with you today. It's called Grandfather Bear is Hungry.
And when we did this in front of a group of preschoolers, we used a chipmunk puppet and a bear puppet. But for this video, we're just going to use our hands and our voices. So here we go.
Alright. So one fine spring morning, Grandfather Bear woke from a long winter's nap. And he walked outside of his cave and he heard a growl. But that growl didn't come from Grandfather Bear, it came from his stomach. He was hungry. And he moaned, "I'm hungry. I'm so hungry." And so he walked down to the berry patch to see if he could find any berries to eat. But there were no berries, they weren't ripe yet. And so Grandfather Bear moaned, "I'm hungry. I'm so hungry." So Grandfather Bear shook his head and he thought, maybe I'll go down to the stream. So he walked down to the stream where he looked for some salmon. But of course there were no salmon running yet. And he cried out, "I'm hungry. I'm so hungry." Taking a big sigh, Grandfather Bear thought, maybe I'll find something in the forest. So he walked into the forest and he found a nice rotten stump where he picked and he dug and he tried to find some grubs. But he could not find one worm or one beetle. And he put his head down on that stump and started crying. And of course he said, "I'm hungry. I'm so hungry."
Well, little chipmunk lived under that stump, and he felt his house shaking and quaking. So he scurried outside to see what was making such a commotion. "Grandfather Bear, why are you moaning so loudly? What is going on?"
And of course Grandfather Bear said,
"I'm hungry. I'm so hungry." Well, Tiny Chipmunk cocked his head to one side and thought, "I know. I have some dried berries and nuts stored in my burrow, and I will share them with you, Grandfather Bear." So he went back inside his log, and when he came back out, his cheeks were filled with nuts and berries, and he dropped them in front of Grandfather Bear.
And Grandfather Bear went up and said, "Hungry, hungry, hungry."
So Chipmunk ran back inside his burrow, and then back and forth, all day Chipmunk ran, delivering load after load of nuts and berries for Grandfather Bear. His food may have been small, but eventually Grandfather Bear was full.
And so Grandfather Bear said to Chipmunk, "Chipmunk, you may be a very small animal, but you are very, very kind." And he took his big paw and he ran his claws all the way down Chipmunk's trembling back. And where he had passed his paw, you could see 5 black lines. And Grandfather Bear said, "Chipmunk, now, whenever anyone sees you, they will notice the 5 black stripes on your back, and they will remember the kindness that you showed today."
And so it is, even today. When you see Tiny Chipmunk scurrying around, you will notice his fine black stripes, and you will remember the kindness he showed to Grandfather Bear. And that is our story. Very Hungry Bear. We hope you enjoyed. See ya!